You ever think to yourself, what can I post on social media? I'm actually having issues with what to do, how to come up with content, when to schedule it. This whole thing takes way too long. I really don't know what to say. And quite frankly, I'm a little bit concerned about what other people are going to think. Well, here, let's simplify your entire content strategy right now. I'm going to break this down in 3 easy steps that are going to allow you, to take action right now, okay? Number 1, I want you to think about your macro content. What is macro content? Think about the 4, 5, 6 things that represent you. For example, for me, hockey, baseball, Harleys, family, work. Those 5 topics represent me. So I'm going to use those as my macro content. So I want you to think about what are the 4, 5, 6, 7 things that represent you. Once you've come up with your macro list, go talk to a spouse, go talk to a family member, go talk to a friend of yours, go talk to 3 or even 5 friends of yours and ask them, hey, what are the 4, 5, 6, 7 things that you think represent me? Now you're going to get a good idea of what is your macro content. That macro content, the next thing we're going to do with it is, because that's our big pillar content, we're going to break that down into micro content. So step 2 in this whole idea now is we take our macro content, we break it down further. So let's take one of my macros, for example, hockey. When I break down my macro hockey into micro, it could go something like this. Me playing hockey, my son playing hockey, me telling you about different types of equipment, me talking about my Toronto Maple Leafs, go Leafs go, me talking about the fact that Austin Matthews got 40 goals this year, he's on a tear. That is all micro content. I can show you tips about hockey, I can show you skills on hockey. There's a lot of different micro content I can break down about hockey. So I've taken my macro, I've broken it down to micro, and now I got a ton of content on one particular topic. I'm going to do that for all of my macros, and now I'm going to easily have at least a month's worth of content. Follow me here. But what do I post every single day? Well, check this one out now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a subject line for every day of the week. So another example here, a lot of people look at Monday and they say, well, Monday equals motivation. So motivation ends up being the subject line for the content that I'm going to put out. So now what I'm going to do is say, well, I've got to do something motivating today because it's Monday. So I'm going to look at my macro content. I'm going to pick one of my macro topics. Then I'm going to drill down and grab one of the actual micro topics that has to do with that macro topic, figure out a way to spin that in some motivating message. And now I've got my content. Now here's the kicker, okay? Here's the bonus tip on this whole thing is that you did all this planning yesterday. Planning doesn't happen today. We don't plan today to execute today. We plan yesterday to execute today. This always comes back to how do you manage your time? How are you planning ahead? Look, Monday starts on Sunday. Tuesday starts on Monday. Wednesday starts on Tuesday. You get where I'm going with this? This is all about the pre-plan. When you take 20 minutes every single day to plan, who are you calling? Who are you engaging with? Who are you meeting with? What meetings have you got? What are you posting on social media? Well, now, your entire content strategy and getting out there and doing those IPAs, those income producing activities, the things that actually help us build that mind share so that we get more market share. Well, when you've got all those planned the day before, including your social media, which you now have, now you're out to building mind share and now you're getting more market share. Go do that. Go do that right now. Go get your content strategy going right now. Get out there, start posting, watch the engagement that starts happening. Watch how it starts to feel real good. It starts to give you the confidence. And now you're going to be planning every single day because it's going to feel good, because you're going to see the results happening. But again, it's up to you. Only you can put in the effort to make this happen. So like I just said, go do it and do it right now.